quad feed. Quad feed! Alright, advanced UAV. So basically, once you get one streak, you're pretty much guaranteed the rest, and they can get the kills for you. 5 on screen! Let's go! 6 on screen! With the Uzi. Easy money. 1 advance. That's all I asked for. Oh, that works too! That really works, actually. Why it's not like a top 10 gun for me. Could be a lot higher, but like, fire means the world to me. Let me know if you guys are gonna be picking up this young Bison Ravager. What feed? 5 on. 6 on. Let's go. They spawn in and just freaking throw a gas, bro. Bro, what am I doing? Bro! Oh my gosh. So what's up guys, it's here Bayanino or Quadigy, and I'm here to bring you guys some Season 4 settings for Call of Duty Modern Warfare that you guys should be aware about, because there's been like a nice little secret buff to one of the settings here, and I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys the effectiveness of this buff. First of all, yes, the Season 4 update is finally tonight. It will happen at 11 PM Pacific Standard Time as confirmed by Infinity Ward themselves. However, they haven't put out a roadmap or anything of that sort, so I'm not really gonna make a video on all the content because I already talked about the possible content in a bunch of videos in weeks prior, so make sure you guys check all those videos out. But today's video, I want to focus on some certain settings I want you guys to be very aware of. So there's been talks about the community how Dead Zone being added into the game has kind of messed up aim assist in a sense, and they think it's because people use dynamic aim response curve type. Like the pros basically said this, and that dynamics kind of messed up. I personally haven't felt a big change with this. I still feel like I aim pretty well. I still feel like I body, as you guys might see through some intro clips of this video. However, I do stick by standard aim assist, and that's because you get like a nice little rotational pull. However, in some recent update, and I guess this won't be changed for Season 4 as well, there's focusing. And with focusing, I've always told people not to use precision or focusing because standard still gives the best overall advantage over precision and focusing, because there's a video that Exclusive Ace made that basically like talked about rotational aim assist and ADS aim assist when it came to all of these types of aim assists. However, the standard aim assist is the one that works well. However, there are some advantages to focusing aim assist that I want to show you guys in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I want to show you guys right now in a private match with Chem as my test dummy. So if you guys are excited to see how you can possibly quickscope better and also have better aim in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you do, turn on post notifications because this is a pretty crazy trick. Let's go over to our private match and show it off. Okay, so here we are in a private match with my friend Chem here, as you can tell. And right now I'm going to show you guys what I mean by the rotational aim assist and the ADS aim assist, I guess. Of standard. So I'm gonna show you guys how standard works. So as you guys can see, if I just hold still here, then I do get some kind of aim assist while just moving the R3 a little bit, you know, hip firing. This is what I mean by like you get an advantage, especially if you're moving around and moving your R3. You really feel the rotational aim assist here. When you move left to right while ADSing, standard gives you a nice little pull that makes it really easy for you to kind of like aim at your opponents. And this is when they're standing still. However, when they're moving, like it's still a little bit harder to track, obviously, because they're moving. But still, standard gives you that advantage, and it's the same with rotational. Like I could just be moving with her at the same time, even against her at times. However, it's a lot harder because of the hitbox changes. But standard is what we're all used to, and this is why I like standard, because especially because of the hip fire. Especially in those close quarter situations, which you might find yourself in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the standard hipfire aim assist here really helps. So I'm gonna have Kem kind of stand still again, and this time we're gonna switch to focusing, and you guys are gonna see immediately that you really don't get any sort of hipfire aim assist when it comes to the R3, and this is why I don't recommend focusing, because it's not to the same level as standard. It's like it's not even there. Like you guys can see, like I'm just kind of like moving everywhere, but there's no sort of slowdown like before. However, if I do ADS, the aim assist, like ADS sensitivity when it comes to focused, like this thing is pretty freaking insane. Like it's a lot more stickier than the standard one, as you guys can tell. Or it might be hard for you to tell, but I'm gonna show you guys with a sniper how much more apparent that is later on. But it's just like, this is why focusing is really nice for those that don't know how to aim, or at least aren't used to like ADSing, because it could let you get used to the whole ADS thing. However, I don't recommend it for good players because you have no hipfire aim assist. And now even when Kem moves, like you can see, like I was able to track her pretty easily, but now it doesn't stick onto her body as easy, as you guys can tell. However, if I ADS, then it's just super sticky with focusing, which is pretty freaking insane. Like the stickiness is what makes the focusing super OP, and if you're a beginner player, this will help you a ton. This makes this extremely broken, and you can piss off PC players like this, because beginner PC players won't have this advantage. This is a thing for controller players, which is pretty freaking insane. Now, when Kem goes over to this head glitch, freaking, you guys will see that even when only her head is above, you know, the head glitch, I still get the stickiness even below her body. So this is a way for you to kind of tell that you can just aim up and just kill them like this, which is pretty freaking crazy. So this setting of focusing can actually help your sniping at long distance. I'm gonna show you guys standard, obviously, but with, here I have the X50. I got Kem as an example again, but we're using standard aim assist once again. And I'm going to show you guys how it regularly works. You know, I'm usually used to dragging like this because it doesn't, like, stick onto them for too long. So I can just go like that and kill her. That's how I usually try to snipe on this game. I don't really try to quickscope because quickscoping is kind of tough on this game, in my opinion. However, if I ever wanted a hard scope, it's kind of hard to do so. But with focusing, it kind of helps you in both the terms of quickscoping, not drag scoping, but in terms of quickscoping and hard scoping at farther ranges. So let me show you guys. When you put on focusing, the stickiness is even crazier, as you guys can tell here. And at a farther distance, you'll be able to retain that stickiness from farther away. And as well as if you're good at kind of like lining up your shots, quickscoping technically should be easier for this reason. As long as you can line up your shot like this. And even with hard scoping, you're going to be able to like pretty much stick onto your opponents like nothing. It basically is glue. It's sticky glue to your opponents, and I do recommend this if you're gonna try and be a sniper. So yeah, let me know if you guys knew this from before. Once again, shout out to my man JGod. He kind of exposed this on his video from last night, and I thought it was very intriguing. However, I'll disagree with JGod in saying that I prefer standard just because I get that hipfire aim assist. But I will say that focusing might be better on snipers than it is for ray guns. So in my opinion, if I was to deduce this perfectly, I would say standard is good for good players that already enjoy the benefits of hip firing and the slightly stickiness of the ADS aim assist. But if you're kind of newer and you can't aim as well and you need some additional help, I'll recommend focusing so that your ADS freaking aim assist is freaking OP as hell. And if you wanted to improve on sniping as well, you could also use this as well. So yeah, let me know you guys what your guys' thoughts are on this. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. We're getting closer and closer to 50k and 100k on the channel. You guys are freaking amazing. Once again, Season 4 content will be out later tonight. I will be streaming it for a bit at twitch.tv/TheMarkOfAHero. And make sure you guys stay subscribed for the best Season 4 content of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I freaking love you all. And yeah, bye.